Okay, quite a cool bike this. So you'll be noticing I've got a lot of like pre-85 stuff. This is a 1984 Yamaha YZ250l. Quite a cool thing. Bit disappointed because it's got missing top and slide for the carb. A couple of other bits and pieces missing as well, but that means I'm not going to be able to get it running, unfortunately. So it's missing the top and the slide for the carb and the spring and everything. Missing the nut that goes on the triple clamp to hold the top triple clamp down. All of these things are replaceable, obviously. A few other bits and pieces, like I say. She needs restoring. She turns over with compression, and she has spark. Nice rear WP shock in it. Obviously, that's going to need a rebuild. Yeah, because that's got no damping in it at all. Some of these plastics I would suggest are original, so the front mudguard I'm sure is, rear mudguard is, I think, side panel, but that's going to need replacing. And then it's got mismatched wheels, it's got the missing brake arm. Yeah, but I mean, other than that, it's decent looking original looking bike really. Pipe's going to need blowing out. We'll have a proper look at it, proper close up look at it, so you can see for yourselves. But won't be able to get it running, but we'll be able to do the gearbox check. So that's what we'll be up to. They are a very good bike, these 84s. They're quick bikes, and very competitive, and not that dear to get the bits for. So it's going to need seat foam and seat cover. Like I say, missing the nut off the steering stem there. WP shock, like I said. You can see missing the cap off the carb, which is a disappointment. Underneath, she's got no dents in the frame at all. Good compression, very good compression. Wrong rear axle, and they've put that nut in there backwards to try and hold it all together. Silly boys. Missing the side panel. The engine looks to be in good condition. Just missing a few bits and pieces, and then they've tried to tart it up by cutting the vent off the bottom of the number board, which is a nice feature on these, I think. And then they've sprayed it white as well, which has then sprayed part of the forks, and just silly things really. People do these. Front wheel looks to be in good nick. Rear brake arm's got a slight bend in it, but nothing major. A couple of spokes missing out of the rear rim. It's got an Answer rear silencer, which has got a bit of a dent in it. I'm sure that's a dent rather than how it was supposed to be, but I could be wrong. No, maybe it is how it was supposed to be. Angled slightly upwards. So there we go. We'll get the gearbox check done, and then that'll be us for this bike. Okay, just to point out, I'm not sure if I mentioned before, but it does spark. So it's got compression and does spark. The only thing that's stopping it running is that carb top, so it shouldn't be a major issue. Gearbox check, we're in neutral there, down into first, up into second, third, fourth and fifth. That's the top of the gearbox. Down into fourth, third, second, and there we have neutral. So there we have it, a 1984 Yamaha YZ250l. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search Phoenix Motos.